Greetings, Elder Blacklight. No more time. No more time to be playing and conning your people, your family, your own family. You stealing and killing from your own family. No matter if you never seen him before. If he's a black man, I want to read something before my mother made her transition. I want to read something. One day we were having a family meeting and she came up with this prayer. I don't know where she got it from or what, called the family. As a family, we will be there for each other. As a family, we will be there for each other. There is strength in unity. There is strength in unity. Love starts within. Love starts within the family. Each one is an individual, and we will represent that. There's no need to dominate the whole. Let all express and contribute for the good of the whole. Let there be only positive words, deeds, and action. Before the good of the whole. And let the source of our being that made us all and is always in us, we being and acknowledging it overall in our activities. I had to put on my glasses. Let me get back cool. Professor Soul School is cool. Always cool. Taking you to school. That's our problem. See, we were separated from our culture, our original culture. And we had a different concept of family. See, those of you who like to run with the devils or the Caucasian, you refuse to see that in this culture, this is their culture. This is a culture they created, separate from the Indians' culture, because they said the Indians were savages. But you got to think of this. How long did the Indian culture live here in America and preserve nature? There wasn't no chopping down trees by the masses. There wasn't killing no buffalo and all the wild games. There was no depleting the soil. depleting the gold, depleting silver, whatever they could get their hands on, because they said if you take care of nature, nature take care of you. They figured that they are one with nature. See, the Caucasian culture is diverse to the culture of the original people of the planet. He's been destroying ever since. So therefore, if you act like them, if you embrace their culture and praise them as being God, yeah, they're going to be friendly with you, but they don't like you. They don't love you. It's against their nature. It's against their nature to love the original. So all you cats cats and kittens that like to mate and run with the snake, separate before it's too late. Realize that you are a direct descendant from that. Your DNA go back to the single cell of thought that created the all in all, the all what you see, the universe, the beings that walk the earth. Realize that your DNA is that of your father. You are a chip off the old block. Therefore, you should wear his name. You are of the originals. And those who want to run with the devil, thinking that they're your friends, never trust a pale face and a smile. You won't last a mile. Open your eyes and see what shape the planet is in, man. You got radioactivity from nuclear fallout. Radiation poisoning, lead poisoning, different viruses that's man-made, that's taking out people by the millions. War on every continent. Say, well, ain't no war over here. Yes, it is, man and woman. There's a war everywhere. This is the war of Armageddon. We say, well, we don't read the Bible. We don't subscribe to that. You ain't got to read the Bible. Look at your television. Every day somebody going to get murdered. You got mass murders. You got serial murders. You got what they call accidental murders. People getting drunk, crashing cars and walls, killing people every day on the expressway. No courtesy. See, even though we realize the devil is our enemy, we still give him courtesy. We still try to civilize him by acting civilized ourselves. The ones that he calls savages, jigaboos, and jungle bunnies. But when we was in our culture, we didn't have no need for locks and bars on the door, fire alarms, and inoculating ourselves from viruses. We didn't need doctors or hospitals. We had one physician who was a holistic physician. Caucasian call him a witch doctor. But he can heal you with his hands by the touching of and the words that he learned from his ancestors, and knowing the plants, different plants and roots that can help heal you. Because ultimately, you decide to heal yourself. Ultimately, you regenerate your cells. Ultimately, you are a cycle of life. Ultimately, you are energy. Ultimately, energy never dies. Ultimately, we made him to show you what hell would be like if you don't think right. When I say him, I'm talking about the devil, Satan. So you better choose, man. Choose before you lose. You're going to be with the gods, or you're going to be with the devil. Get your mind together, because I can see ahead, here comes bad weather. Insight. You better be right. Walk the straight path, on the path upon whom thou hast bestowed favors, and not on the path upon whom thy wrath is brought down, nor on the path of those that go astray, especially after they have heard thy teachings. Black light.